I fucking broke the game, didn't I? Yep. They're telling me that everybody's bad, but that's not true. These items are here are not bad. Let me tell you that much. That's just a knife. Hey everybody, welcome! Falcon, Stonehearth Alpha 6, as you can see right here on the screen. If you are familiar with the channel whatsoever, you kind of know what to expect when it comes to Stonehearth. What is Stonehearth, Falcon? Well, Stonehearth's kind of like a voxel, open world, sandbox strategy building type of crafting game. Did I add enough of them in there? I probably did. And you're kind of just thrown in there and be like, here's an open world, go out there and create. Use your artistic integrity. If you are familiar with my RimWorld series, then you would probably know that, you know, in RimWorld, it's fuck art forever. Well, in Stonehearth, it's kind of the opposite of that. It's love art forever. Don't fuck it forever, because over here you have to kind of use your creative juices to kind of build your own society, because there is nothing kind of laid out for you. It is all up to you. So, with that said and done, by the way, this little guy over here with his little pensive look kind of reminds me of Falcon every single morning when he wakes up. Gotta brush my teeth. How do I do that again? Either way, that's besides the point. Alrighty guys, and here we go. This is going to be our starting area. Let me zoom out here really quickly to kind of give you an idea as to what we're doing here. I think this is the edge of the map, if I remember correctly. It totally is. So I'm either in some sort of flying land in the sky, or, you know, this is kind of like the abyss and you just kind of forget about completely that it's there. But I picked out this area because it's supposed to have some pretty dense population in terms of trees, so I could, you know, acquire my wood properly. Very funny. Is it going to be another wood joke, Falcon? No, it's not going to be another wood joke, alright? I'm trying to be mature about this one, alright? Secondly, there should be some animals in here that we can kind of hunt for food. So there's a lot of that going around, and that's the reason why I picked this area. Let me zoom in here really quickly. These are going to be our starters right here. Let me see if I can talk to these guys individually right now while we're paused. We have Heat Kavad. We have Chopper Ember. That's a pretty badass name. Sounds like, you know, you should be the lead singer of some sort of like heavy metal band. We also have Bet Zedro. Sounds like some sort of like, you know, magician's assistant. We have Isla Powder. I'm not even gonna wager a joke on that one. You could figure it out by yourself, I'm pretty sure. We have Willad Edessa. Who are you? Hey, I'm talking to you. Ilana Kavad, I think I already talked to you. We have Scarlet Gorwin. What are you doing with that knife? Put that knife down. What's your problem? Alrighty, let's get into this into real time here. I'm going to try to run this in real time. There is a speed up function, which we'll probably use when my villagers are asleep, and we don't want to wait through that. But for the most part, I'm going to try to keep it in real time, just so that, you know, we have time to kind of plan. And you guys can kind of get a better feel of the world out here. So right now what I'm doing is just kind of setting these areas up to be chopped down for wood, because we're going to obviously need a lot of wood to build our areas over here. There's going to be mining in the game as well. I have not personally gotten that far to open up the mining pad, but it is there. So I guess we'll probably do that together at some point or another. Right now this is Alpha 6, and I'm just kind of zooming around here, taking a look around. This is Alpha 6. And Alpha 7 isn't too far off. I was going to actually wait till Alpha 7 to start this game up, but honestly, I have been wanting to play it for quite a while now, so I was kind of like, you know what, let's just start off in Alpha 6 and, you know, kind of expose, you know, some of you guys in the channel for this game if you're not aware of it already. And, you know, once Alpha 7 comes around, we'll kind of go into it fully head on. Alright, so we have all these things being knocked down, as you can see over here. You know, just kind of breaking down the forest population. Industrialization, this is the start of it right here. Now, we need a few people doing some extracurricular jobs for us. In particular, we need a crafter. So let me go into jobs over here. This is going to be promote to a carpenter. Absolutely. Actually, wait a second. You could... The traveler approaches holding a bundle. Hey, you know what, traveler? I don't care about your bundle of sticks right now, okay? I'm kind of in the middle of something. Let's see. A traveler approaches holding a bundle. Goodness, you people look starved. The traveler would like to leave you two baskets. Oh, my bad. I know how to talk. I know how to read. 2 baskets of turnips. Yeah, I'll take them. I have to question what you're up to, giving me some turnips for free, but okay. Up to no good. If I look at this over here, let me just pause momentarily so these guys don't starve. If we look at the citizens over here, it'll tell you, if you check out their little start thing here, it'll tell you like certain stats for them. This guy is actually pretty bad. Ayla Pounder, you haven't been pounding long enough, because you only get 1-1 at everything else over here, which is, you know, not too great. We also have Willad. Willad is a 4, 6, and a 5. That's a little bit better. 426, Chopper Ember, lead heavy metal singer, 3, 1, and 4. Bodies 1, yeah, he's been on tour for quite a while. He's been, you know, injecting all sorts of drugs into his system, so that would make sense. Let me make, let's see. Who would be a good carpenter for us? I'm gonna go with, this guy here. Bed. The Magician's Assistant's 5, 5, and a 4. If I'm right, I think the max number is 6. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure I've seen 6 for the most part, which is kind of weird, because then you have the 666 type of thing going on, so you kind of have to question the motive of the game. But Bet Zedro, you are going to be our carpenter over here. So promote to carpenter. Excellent. Go right on ahead. Let me get the game going on again. I'm gonna try not to pause too often, but I have a tendency to pause and just, jibba-jabba away. But I'm gonna try not to do that. That's the reason why we're kind of keeping this in real time, so that things could happen, and I could still kind of chit-chat a little bit here with you guys. So, I also want to harvest down some of these, plants and whatnot. These are just flowers right now, but we're gonna use the silk provided to make, certain things in the game, make curtains, make, armor, etc., etc. There's a majority of stuff you can kind of build in this game, which I'm kind of excited for. So since we have that going on, we might as well also get a little bit of a stockpile going on. I guess we'll make one temporarily over here. We could always switch this up to something else later on. And this will be a stockpile for everything for now. Let's not get too picky about it. Just bring everything over here and that's fine. Alright, so we have our carpenter set up somewhere. Let me go back over here. So my carpenter's going to be Elana Kavad, who I do believe is, I always have an issue finding these individuals. Look, I'm just looking for Elana over here, right? Elana Kavad, where have you gone off to this time? It's like, do you double click on them? Oh, here we go, you just highlight them, right? What is this? Don't go away! Bug, window, I don't want to hear it right now, okay? So, who, I'm looking for this fucking person here. Having issues trying to find it. Alright, look, give me a second here. Pause this up for a second. Elana, I know there's a way to kind of scroll through people, but I'm just too much an idiot to figure it out. Elana, which one of you is it? I'll figure this out. Don't you worry one bit. We'll get to it. That's not, they're not all bet. Alright, game? Don't tell me that they're all bet, because they're not. Alright, did I break the game? I think I already broke the game. I fucking broke the game, didn't I? Yep. They're telling me that everybody's bet, but that's not true. These items are here are not bet. Let me tell you that much. That's just a knife. That's not a bet whatsoever. Alrighty, so here's what we do. Here is what we do. We save and just reload. Let me try that really quickly. Save game. You're gonna probably have to do quite a bit of this, by the way. New save. Alrighty, now we're just going to... Cool, get out of there. Just get out of there. We're gonna load. Load day 1. 427, is this the one? That seems like the right one. Maybe. Totally is. Let's load it up. That should, if something happens in your game, best advice I can give you, just reload. It'll fix it right up, for the most part. Alrighty, just gonna ski around. That's cool. Alrighty, Chopper Ember. We're back. Alrighty, everything's fine. Pounder, I'm not looking for you. Are you the one? I'm looking for, apparently, Neo. Who is the one? You are... No, you are not the one. It's you, right, isn't it? It's you. Hey, you fucking stop walking so fast. Elana, there you go. Alrighty, build a workshop. Hey, get over here. Get over here and just build a workshop over here momentarily. Yeah, you carry that to build your own workshop. That's like a pretty good idea right there. You guys are done doing your things already. Do me a solid. Come over here, and meanwhile, I'll just kind of cut down these trees while I figure things out. So, now that we have our little workshop built, I kind of want to make the workshop have like its own little individual cottage and whatnot, but that's going to be down the line. Right now we just need to build some stuff first. So, number 1, let's get a farmer's hoe going on. That's a farmer's hoe to actually, graze the field and not literally a farmer's hoe. Not to my knowledge. I'm not sure if there's some sort of like prostitution aspect to the game, not that I'm aware of. We're also going to make a wooden practice sword because we're going to actually get raided by goblins in the game, and we need to have somebody that's going to watch your back, to say the least. And then this is going to be for the spindler, if I'm right. Am I correct? For the Weaver, which we do need. So, let's get also the Weaver, go unlock to level 1. Okay, so I haven't leveled up this person enough to do that. Alrighty, Elana, it's all on to you, man. So what I'm going to do, meanwhile, is to kind of craft you up a little bit. Let's kind of make a wooden door, which I'm going to need for one of our homes really soon. I might as well just add, like, I don't know, 4 windows for now. So you craft away. You guys are over here just cutting down shit. That's good. Haul it back over here when you're done, by the way. It's not your haul it back girl. Now, meanwhile, she's over here doing this. We should probably... We do have the sword, right? And we have the farmer's hoe. So let me come over here and... Ayla Pounder, with your 1 stats all around, let me give you the job of being our farmer. Now, what does Pounder and farming have to do together? Probably nothing, but that's the best I'm going to go with here. Elana Kavan has achieved level 1. Perfect. Now, we could go back to the Carpenter's Workshop over here and make ourselves this Weaver Spindler, which we're going to actually need to create more stuff here. So, yeah, go ahead and make this. It's going to tell you right down here what the ingredients are needed to make certain items. So, for the most part, most of it just for now at least, comprised of either wood, silk, stones, you know, just the basic things, because the game is still pretty in early alpha for the most part. Alrighty, and we have our farmer over here. Perfect. So now that we have our farmer, let me consider where do we make this farm area. I guess this is kind of empty enough, right? Although I don't want you traveling too far, considering the dumping stockpile is right here. So how about we do this? We're going to do a growing area. Yeah, it sounds pretty good. We'll do this like a 11 by 6. Sure, why not? So we'll do 11 by 6, and you could grow berries over here first and foremost. Let's get the food aspect up and running, and then we'll worry about getting certain materials going on. So we're going to get that. We're going to get some pumpkin as well. Gotta have some pumpkin, man. Then over here, we're going to do another 11 by 6. I love the fact that it gives you the dimensions when you're doing this, so you can kind of measure it out a little bit. We have some corn over here, and then... let's also get this bad boy over here, which is going to be for our weaving, if I'm correct. I could be wrong. I'm still not entirely sure. I really wish that when you did highlight those things, it would tell you, like, what the fuck it is that you're making. Like, say, for instance, this. It doesn't tell you, like a little pop-out thing would be nice. Like, hey, berries, hey, corn, hey, pumpkin. Because I'm not sure what these flowers down here are. Let's make this one over here. And then we'll finally make another one down over here of this bad boy. Alrighty, so... for the most part, our farming area has been set up. Good, you guys are hauling. Excellent. Now, let's get a little bit of a shelter going on here, huh? I think that would be pretty good. So how do I want to make the shelter area? I guess we could just make some houses going down this way. We're kind of up against this little hill anyway. So I don't think that would be a bad idea. So let's go into our build and design. Now, for building and design, what's pretty cool is that you could actually make your own house to however you want to do it, and then you could save that template so you don't have to rebuild the same house over and over. You can just kind of save it and then paste down the template over and over and get people working, which is pretty good. Over here, I'm not going to use basic. This is something I was doing on my off-camera run. It didn't really turn out too well for me, so let's do something nice. I wanted to do like a communal type of house, but I figure maybe just getting individual houses early on would probably be the best bet. Mind you, they're not going to be too fancy early on, but... at least, you know, just something to call home for now. So let's do, not too close up against the wall, I had issues with that. So let's do something like around over here. Give us enough room, essentially. So we'll do something like down through here, and let's go with a odd number all around. So we'll do 11 by 11. I think that would work out pretty well. So we have the floor. Let me go over here, and we will set down the walls. Boom. You could do this, like, you know, by yourself if you want to get really creative. But if you use this option, grow walls, it just kind of encapsulates the entire floor area a lot easier. So for, you know, idiots like me, this works out pretty well. I want to go with a little bit of a wooden design. So let's do wooden walls as opposed to whatever this wood might be. This is like, you know, nice cabin in the woods type of thing. And this is stone if I'm correct. So I'm going to go with this one. We are going to do a door here. Now, where do we want to set these up? Do you want to have them going this way or that way? Well, I'm going to stay down this way so we can see it a little bit more easier, right? So we'll do this like right here. Is this even? 4, 4, perfect, right in the center. So that's going to be our door right here. We could also put down some windows, which we will. You could do this after you've built the house, by the way, but I like to just have them already so that, you know, for the template it's a lot easier once you start, you know, pasting it down. So we'll do something like, what if we did one here and one here? That works out. I could even put another one right here. No, I can't, because then we have a whole uneven thing going on, and unfortunately, it's not going to work for me. So we'll have a window there, and then we'll have a nice little view of the side of this fucking cavern over here. Or hill, I guess. You know, every now and then, you just want to look out and look at a hill right in front of your window. So we'll place you here, and then you will go over here. No back windows. Fuck back windows, right? You don't need those. You're already seeing one side of the hill over here. That's more than enough. Alrighty, so that's fine right there. Windows are set. Let's go into our roof area. The roof is not on fire, so probably not red. So we'll probably go with something like brown for now. You know, what can brown do for you? Plugging in UPS over here. I believe you, I'm not shilling for UPS. You're not going to give me any money for that. So, in terms of the roof area, what's really interesting about this, if I set this down, you see how this is, right? I could actually change this up. Like, if I click this over here, it's like, oh, it's a sloped roof. So what's kind of nice for us, this kind of looks like a, I don't know, like a, somewhere where you put, like, I don't know, ingredients in or something, like a granny or some kind. Granary, not a granny. So I'm going to go with this. This looks kind of nice for a house, so I like it. What if I were to remove this over here? Oh, just flat completely. I'm not much of a fan of that. So yes, let's do the old nice cottage in the type of woods type of thing. So that works out pretty good. This is draw slab. What is this? I don't think I've messed around with this. And I don't want to mess around with it because I'm going to break something more than likely. So that's fine. This will be my template. Let's build it. And oh, wait a second. I would love to save it too. So, save it. Let's call this, hey. Call it Binky? No, it's not going to be Binky. It's going to be, home. Just very nice and soothing home. So that's going to be save for a cottage, and then, yes, let's build it now. Start the building. Excellent. Alright, let's get out of here. Now, my people should be running off over here really soon to get this up and running. That or they're passed out because, you know, they're tired, starving. It's been one day, they haven't ate anything. And we have the world's worst farmer of all time over here with her 1-1 stats all around. Alrighty, so what we're going to need as well is going to be, obviously, a door. And we built 4 windows, correct? So let me go over here. Although I do believe I already built some windows. I built 3. And I already have a door, too. Actually, I have 4 windows. Huh. I somehow guessed that before it even went down. I'm surprised with myself. We do have the weaver spindle, though. So how about we get a weaver up and running over here? Who do I want to make for that one? Willad? Willad, how are you? 4, 6, and 5. That's not too bad. You know what? I'm going to probably use you as my dude to take care of the colony, because we haven't done that. We haven't really examined the whole goblin thing. I mentioned it, but we haven't actually seen it. So I think these are some pretty good stats for our defense. So you know what, Willad? I'm going to get you off of working for now, because I want to have some defenses for the goblins here. So you will be footman. Boom. There you go. And we're also going to need a trapper and a weaver. So it's going to cut down on our workers quite a bit, but it'll be worth it. So you're promoting right now. Scarlet, Guarin, what about you? 4, 2, and a 6. Your spirit's a 6 and your mind is a 4? I think that makes you pretty good for a weaver. What am I basing that off of? Absolutely nothing at all. So Scarlet, you will be our weaver. So Scarlet, change jobs. Get out of the screen. Thank you. You are going to be weaver. So weave away. And finally, we need a trapper. A trapper's going to actually get actual meat for us from, you know, the critters around the area, which is, you know, pretty good. So, let's get one more job here. And who do we want for this? Well, we have 3 workers over here. Bet Zedro is over here idle. 5, 4, and a 5. That's pretty good. So let's give you, Bet, the old job of becoming our trapper. Approve it. Alrighty. So, as you can see over here, this is being built, which is pretty goddamn awesome. Good for you guys, yeah. Get to working, get those walls up and running. And finally, we need to set up an area for our trapping individual, and also probably set up some tasks for the weaver. So let's see, there's some animals that we could kind of trap. So this is going to be the trapping ground. I need to look for an area rich with wildlife so we could kind of hunt them down and get our daily protein. Let's see here, I see any animals anywhere around here? Animals? Did I choose incorrectly? I think I fucked myself. There's animals up here. I don't want to build a ladder to get up there, though. I just would have liked to keep it in my ground floor over here. I'm not seeing it, man. Animals? You guys see any animals? Obviously, I'm over here talking to you like you're watching this live. Okay. Well, this is quite a bit of a pickle now, isn't it? Might have to go into a vegetarian diet. Yeah, you gotta be shitting me, right? Wait. Nope, those are flowers. Alrighty, well, apparently, vegetarian colony it is. I'm sorry. Oh, wait a minute. Hey, I see you. Ah ha ha, bunnies. Trader, I will talk with you soon, alright? So this right here, let's set this up as a... Hey, I'm trying to, game. You're just not giving me the chance here. Set this up over here as our trapper area. Perfect. So now our trapper's going to come over here and lay traps down. And on occasion, those hares will jump into the traps and, you know, get themselves caught. We butcher them down in a very, you know, PG manner and then eat them. You know, pretty simple. Alrighty, let's see what this trader wanted. Atlanta has achieved Carpenter level 1. Yeah, we already know about that. Thank you. You got 10 HP and you got standard catalog, which means you can now make some more items, and our trader is here. Well, hello, Oaksong. You're calling me Oaksong now. I'm just passing through, but even I can see that you have a skilled crafter in your ranks. I'm not sure about that, but sure, whatever you say. If you can make 9 wooden doors, I'll be back in 2 days and might be able to get you 2 comfy beds. Ooh, that's actually pretty good. Comfy beds are kind of annoying to make. So yes, I want to do this trade. So we're going to get this trade going on. He'll be back in 2 days. So let's go over here and do... He said 9 wooden doors? Was that the deal? I already forgot. I'm not even joking around. 9 wooden doors. Okay, we could do that. 9 pieces of wood is actually relatively good of a trade here. So we'll do wooden doors and boom, 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 boom. 9. Make it happen. Alrighty, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to pause this right here. And we're going to call it an episode. So hopefully you guys enjoyed Stonehearth, episode 1. Kind of a little bit of an introduction. So we were going to kind of take it a little bit more casually after this one, but I wanted to kind of explain some of the basics for you in case you guys were wondering what the game's all about. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. If you did, I encourage you to leave a thumbs up, leave a like. The support does mean a lot. And stick around, come back. Episode 2 should be up really soon, and, you know, hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Leave me some comments down there. If you guys are familiar with the game and want to school me on it, go right on ahead. I don't really mind it whatsoever because I'm relatively new to this game myself, but, you know, I kind of got the basics down. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. I will catch you next time.